Nithyananda. This is Sri Nithya Maya Nithyananda and welcome to NTV News from Nithyananda Dhyana Peetham, Vidudi. It's Thursday, November 24th, 2011. The headlines. In today's Bhagavad Gita Dhyana satsang, Swamiji answers our questions through phone. Ongoing Inner Awakening program. A report. Karnataka City Civil Court orders stay on Telugu film Swami Satyananda in all languages. Andhra Pradesh Film Censor Board complies with court order, executes heavy cuts on the Telugu film Ayyare, thus honoring Nithyananda Council's objections. Nithyanandeshwara Brahmotsav from November 29th to December 8th. Now for the main news. In today's Bhagavad Gita satsang, Swamiji answers our questions worldwide. Inaugurating an international call-in program, Swamiji conversed with questioners from several countries. Most scholars are interested in the enlightenment process, the dynamics of Kundalini awakening, and the various transformational siddhis, spiritual abilities, and wisdom that can be experienced as a part of our evolution. Other scholars request texts for learning the Sanskrit chants used in puja, worship rituals. Swamiji reminds us that when we recite or chant Sanskrit, the very sounds we utter have healing properties and are balancing us while we pronounce them. Swamiji answers the questions directly through a phone call. If you want to dial an avatar, just call 91080272799999. Swamiji is going to give Kalpadaru through phone. When Swamiji started attending the call, the number of phone calls that came in got the phone line jammed. Let's watch a small clip from the morning satsang.
Who have various problems, to support them, to help them, to give them healing, and physical healing, mental healing, spiritual healing. Initiate them and give them wounds. It is created for auspicious purpose. And all calls will be recorded. Start. Let us see. The first caller. There is Nithyananda. Nithyananda here. Oh, blessings Chaitanya from Hyderabad. Blessings to
If you missed the satsang, you can watch it again on NTV or you can download this clip from our website nithyananda.org. In other news from the ashram, yesterday during the meditation session, Swamiji shared his death experience with the participants and Swamiji conducted a Nitya Kriya to come out from fear. Also, Swamiji explained about the fear and death samskaras followed by death meditation. Participants have been reported to be having a wonderful experience, among other things, also enjoying the sattvic food being served in the ashram. Let us watch one of the participants sharing the experience.
Start.
Nithyananda. My name is Mahima and I am from Bangalore. And yesterday in the process of Ayyare, we went through the death meditation and it was amazing. If only I could put it in words what we actually went through. It was amazing. I think that Swami asked us to die. He said, leave everything. Slowly he put us through the process of leaving our wealth, our family, and all our attachments and pretty much everything that you claim that you have, your body, everything that you have in this world. If you leave and then you die. Such a deep process. Only he could have done it, and he puts you in that space where you literally feel like you're going to leave everything else. And at one point of time, I was finding it so hard to breathe. I thought, okay, this really could possibly be my last breath. And the only place I could think of was Arunachala, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva. I knew that everything would leave me, my wealth would leave me, and every bond, every relationship I had with anybody in the world would leave me, but he would not leave me. That is the only thing I could look back to again and again and felt like it would not leave me. And I knew that then when he asked us to visualize our death, where we're going to die and how we're going to die, I knew I had to die alone and I had to die in him. I wanted to merge back in him. I had to live my last days there and just hug the mountain when I die and just merge back into him, and that is the experience I had, and that's what I asked Swami for actually when I went for energy darshan, and he said that it would happen.
We were just talking about the food and the opposing flavors with between. There's a pineapple and vinegar soup today, and even though the flavors are totally opposing, they're just incredible to eat. And we had a sweet sauce that I have no idea what it's called, but I combined it with tomato and cabbage, and it was just ideal. Now the food is awesome. It's phenomenal.
Generally, how do you feel about the food in ashram? Yeah.
Well, I haven't been hungry for a minute here. It's really fulfilling.
It's
Next.
delicious.
Next.
It's delicious. You can tell it's prepared with thought, and there's an amazing variety. And I didn't think Vedic food would be as delicious. And the variety, the combinations, and you feel good. You feel good when you eat it, and you don't feel too full. It's absolutely delicious. So I'm really enjoying not having to cook it as well. So that's kind of like bonus points. It's delicious.
Then, can you tell about the food which you are having?
I love this food so much I can't talk to you. I have to keep eating. Just look at my face.
And look at my plate. Everything's gone. It's like it's down to the last grain. It's absolutely delicious.
Oh, I see some grains.
Yeah,
The food is fantastic.
Sweet stuff,
Karnataka City Civil Court orders stay of Telugu film Swami Satyananda in all languages. Andhra Pradesh Film Censor Board complies with the court order, executes heavy cuts on the Telugu film Ayyare, thus honoring Nithyananda's counsel objections. Nithyananda's counsel held a press meet in Hyderabad on 22nd November 2011, briefing the press on the two Telugu movies Swami Satyananda and Ayyare. The Telugu film Swami Satyananda, produced by Sri Jyoti Prasad and Srimati Lakshmi and directed by Sri Madan Patel and featuring Sri Ravichetan and also Sri Ali, has been restrained from release, promotion and exhibition by the Honorable City Civil Court, Bangalore, by its order on 11th November 2011. The said order would apply throughout the territory of India. It may be noted here that on 20th September 2011, the Honorable City Civil Court, Bangalore, had restrained release, promotion and exhibition of the Kannada film Satyananda. The defendants in this case were Sri Madan Patel and Sri Ravichetan. However, only thereafter, Nithyananda's counsel learned that Sri Madan Patel had proceeded to violate that order by teaming up certain persons in Hyderabad to modify the same Kannada film into a Telugu film. Accordingly, Nithyananda's counsel filed an application to the City Civil Court under Order 39, Rule 2A of the Civil Procedure Code 1908. Under the above provision, a person who violates an order of a court as well as any other person who helps such person can be imprisoned for 3 months and their property can be attached. Accordingly, the Honorable City Civil Court has issued notice under the above provision to all the 5 defendants, Sri Madan Patel, Sri Ravichetan, Sri Jyoti Prasad, Srimati Lakshmi and Sri Ali, on why they should not be punished for 3 months in jail and why their property should not be attached. Also, the Civil Court has restrained the release, promotion and exhibition of the Telugu film Swami Satyananda. Several materials were presented to the court by Nithyananda's counsel, and on the basis of those materials, prima facie conclusion that the so-called Telugu film Swami Satyananda is nothing but a voice-dubbed Kannada feature film Satyananda. Nithyananda's counsel had proceeded against Ayyare before the Honorable Andhra Pradesh High Court. The Honorable High Court had permitted Nithyananda's counsel to raise their objections before the censor board. Accordingly, they had raised several objections before the censor board at Hyderabad. Nithyananda's counsel is pleased to state that they have learnt that all of their objections have been duly considered by the censor board, and the film Ayyare has been modified by the censor board so as to delete every reference or indication to Swamiji. As such, at this point of time, Nithyananda's counsel doesn't hold any objection to the release of the film Ayyare. They are all pleased with the fact that the censor board has taken the right steps to ensure that any film that receives a censor certificate steers clear of defaming a living person. This article has been published in other media also. Back at the ashram, we will be celebrating Nithyanandeshwara Brahmotsav from November 29th to December 8th. 5000 years ago, Devi prayed to Shiva to reveal the secret techniques of enlightenment for the benefit of whole world. Pleased by the selfless prayer of Devi, the cosmic mother, Shiva revealed the great techniques of enlightenment, which are later compiled as a scripture called Vijnana Bhairava, which consists of 112 techniques for enlightenment. Nithyanandeshwara revealed these techniques to Devi exactly in the same place where the Nithyanandeshwara temple is situated in the Bidadi ashram of Nithyananda Dhyana. Since Devi Nithyanandeshwari compassionately received the technique for enlightenment for the sake of us, her actualizing Nithyanandeshwara energy within her is celebrated as Brahmotsavam for Nithyanandeshwara in Nithyananda Dhyana. The celebration will start with the hoisting of flag on 29th November 2011 till the Kartika Deepam on 8th December 2011. Let us see what our head priest Sri Nithya Ambananda Maharaj says about the Brahmotsavam.
Nithyananda, and the time for festivity in all our temples and all our ashrams is again back, and right from the 29th of this month till the 8th of the next December, we will be celebrating the Brahmotsavam, the celestial celebrations for Nithyanandeshwara, the presiding deity of our Nithyananda Dhyana Pitam. And the Dhwajarohanam, the flag hoisting ceremony by Swamiji, will begin on 29th early morning, and the third day, that is the 1st of December, we will be having the Shankabhishekam, 1008 conch Abhishekam. We will be having water in the 1008 conches, and the energized water, by after doing the rituals in the conches, the energized water will be poured into on the linga as an Abhishekam. The energized water will be offered as an Abhisheka to the Swayambhu Linga in the Bidadi temple. And on the 1st of December, the third day of this Brahmotsavam, we will be having the Shankabhishekam, the Abhishekam with the conch water, specially energized water from the conch, 1008 conches will be offered as an Abhishekam to the Swayambhu Linga in the Bidadi Nithyanandeshwara temple. And of course, as all of you know, that this Swayambhu Linga is so much celebrated for being in the presence of Swamiji, and this Swayambhu Linga, to which Swamiji every day bows down in the morning, and Swamiji, of course, you know, begins the day, any day in Bidadi with the visit to the temple, and concludes the day also by having a visit to the temple. So this Swayambhu Linga is so much celebrated, and for this Swayambhu Linga, we will be having this Shankabhishekam. The benefits, if we see the benefits for the Shankabhishekam in our scriptures, it is so much celebrated. All our karmas are cleansed by this Shankabhishekam. That is why only once a year during this time, during this Kartika Deepa Brahmotsavam, or this the Brahmotsavam which is just before the Kartika Deepam, we will be doing the Shankabhishekam, and it's so much special, and it's a rare time like Guru Purnima where you can cleanse off all your karmas by offering this Shankabhishekam. And we will be having the Rathotsavam of Nithyanandeshwara, the Palanquin Utsavam, and lot more every day. And every day we will be having all the Panchamurtis, the 5 deities on the stage, Rajya Sabha stage with Swamiji. The 5 deities in the Vedic tradition are Lord Vinayaka, that is Ganesha, then Subramanya, then Shiva, then Devi, and Chandikeshwara. Chandikeshwara is the divine chief accountant of all the Shiva temples. and we'll be having the Rudra Homa and Rudrabhisheka, especially in the birth town of Swamiji, Tiruvannamalai, on the December 8th, and we all the Inner Awakening participants and the ashmates will be traveling to Tiruvannamalai on that special day. And when Devi got enlightened, it is this Kartikeya Deepam day is the only celebrated day. This day of Kartikeya Deepam is the oldest recorded celebration happening in the Vedic tradition. Nithyanandeshwara Brahmotsavam culminates with the Kartikeya Deepam day, which falls on December 8th, and on this day Swamiji will be in Tiruvannamalai along with the Inner Awakening participants, and of course you all the virtual viewers of NTV, where NTV will be telecasting the Rudrabhishekam and Rudra Homa, and Swamiji also live on the NTV, and let us all meet on December 29th, Dhwajarohanam day in the morning in NTV, Nithyananda.
And that's all from us for tonight. Before we end our news, let's hear a quote from Swamiji. If you relax and let the conscious feel fulfilled, you can create anything you want. Thank you for joining us, and tune in for tomorrow's updates on NTV, Nithyananda.